Please stop moving that around.
Is it in the right place?
That's what you get when you buy the £10 mic
Hey man,
arms.
these are well expensive.
£10 mic
We
arms
invest so
off
much
at
into this
Amazon.
podcast.
Okay, so all of our podcasting equipment it didn't all come from Amazon. I want to say Gear for Music is where we got the pod track from.
Maybe.
But the microphones and the arms we got off Amazon.
Yeah. Got an okay deal.
Because we're a legit amateur podcast. Okay.
I'm not even sure if I'm recording. I probably am.
Yeah, green on go. Okay, let's get straight into it. Are you recording though? Because if you're going to get up and check, why don't you get up and check now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, great.
Paranoid.
Okay, so welcome to episode 124 of Better Than Average podcast with me, Chris.
And me, Jay.
Okay, so very nice. All right, Jay, we got to talk about your product placement. Okay, I think Pepsi Max is too big a fish for us to go after. I don't think Pepsi Max are sponsoring our kind of podcast.
But they're so delicious. I can't stop having them by my side.
You are maybe one of the only clubs that I've been to that has free Pepsi Max in the fridge. Do you give it to everybody?
Yeah.
Even the beginners?
Yes.
Like, no, it's only for coloured belts.
No. No, it's for everyone. Look, I am half Asian. And we're running this gym like an Asian household. If it's in the... what? Get your head at the gutter, mate. All right? What are you thinking? I'm not offering happy endings. I'm just saying, if there's food and drink in the fridge, help yourself. It's yours.
So white belts come in
Yeah.
and they help themselves to a Pepsi Max if they want one.
Yes.
They do?
Yeah, 100%.
Legit. And you keep it
100%.
topped up?
Yeah.
You're a nice guy, aren't you?
It's the least I can do.
It must be costing you a lot in Pepsi Max.
You know what? I get a whole crate from Costco for about £8.
Yeah.
£7. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
So, and it's delicious. And only 1 calorie. 2 calories.
So Pepsi Max officially sponsors the
Mate.
beginner's course at Circle of Vigor BJJ.
Just so you know, the cherry.
Jay, I'm giving you option for your infomercial now. You said to me, I've got to plug my beginner's course.
Sorry, can you say it again?
Did you see how I was like
Yeah,
segueing you neatly into that? But you're not.
Fuck.
You're not getting.
Go again.
Okay, so let's pretend that Jay picked up on the subtle segue as his opportunity to plug his beginner's course.
Yes.
Okay? And go.
Wow. The beginner's course. Number 2. Beginner's course. COV Beginner's Course 2.0. Starts on Monday, the 8th of September.
Wow, okay.
Which probably doesn't help people because this podcast won't go out until next week. However, I may clip this up so people can see it, just so they can get involved.
So 8th of September, brand new beginner's class. So this is a genuine question from me now. How many sessions a week do the beginners get?
2 sessions a week that are dedicated to the beginner's course. I said they can jump in on other classes if they want to.
Nice.
Which is quite nice. And it seems to be pretty comprehensive, what we've gone through in terms of techniques. They haven't got lost. Mm-hmm. In week one we work close guard, scissor sweep into mount. The specifics are from there. I didn't pull that from my head. It's all written up there.
And Jay's going to buy you a gi.
And you get a gi.
So when Jay pitched the beginner's course to me back in the day, I told him not to do the gis because the gis are going to be hard work because people don't know what size gi they need and you've got to get it in advance, you've got to order it from them, blah, 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 blah. And Jay was like, no, it's going to be easy. It's hard, right?
No. See those boxes there?
So everybody that texts you for the beginner's course is immediately able to say, hi, my name's Chris. I'm going to be on the beginner's course Monday, the 8th of September. And my size is A4.
Easy.
Do they do that?
What, for the beginner's course?
Do you get a lot of texts that are that concise with their gi size?
It's on the email. They have to fill out a form.
Or do you often have to then go back and say, extra large is not a gi size?
I've done that once or twice. Don't want to name names, but that was annoying.
Or they've attempted to leave it blank.
Yeah, so to leave it blank. But see all those in there, Chris? Everyone's sorted, mate.
Cool.
Everyone's sorted. It's a good idea to get them gis. You have to give them a gi for a beginner's course.
Nice.
It's not no gi. It's a gi, mate. Don't wear zips if you do no gi either. Don't turn up with zips on your shorts. I don't care about the skin being ripped apart, but I do care about my mats being ripped apart.
Okay, so you've plugged your beginner's course. Have you quite had your fill?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I have to say, I think the beginner's course is a great idea in terms of like encouraging people to give it a fair shake before they decide whether or not they like it. I think it's a really good thing to do. And I think being able to come and have your gi ready for you and stuff is nice as well.
Yep.
Like, because to be fair, I can see value in the fact that not everybody knows where to buy like a decent quality gi.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. All right. You mentioned about bringing an Asian culture to your club. Okay. With the offering of your drinks. Yeah. So I've got to say something about this. Okay. So I was in Manchester at the weekend.
Manchester.
Yep. For Baby Datch's stag do.
Okay. I like Manchester.
So shout out to Ben. He organised this huge stag do, of which I could not attend most of it.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, I go up to Manchester, right? And we go out for dinner and drinks and stuff, and it's all very chilled. And the next morning, I'm trying to walk to their hotel, and I walked entirely through Chinatown. Yeah, because I didn't realise Manchester has its own Chinatown, right? And it's all restaurants, little Chinese kind of supermarkets, and loads of massage parlours. Okay. Thai massage parlours. Are these the type of place that people are going that are massage parlours / brothels?
Who wants to know?
Well, I'm just
Chris
intrigued
Thatcher, a friend.
because they're very dodgy looking places.
No.
They're the type of place that it's just a door and you go upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, so I would never have the guts to walk in because I don't want to.
You don't want a hand job?
I don't want to realise that I've
want?
walked into the wrong place.
Or the right place?
And I'm not.
What's the wrong place? Sorry. Is the wrong place one that doesn't do one, but you've awkwardly asked? But hey, do you do the,
But I'm walking past these places on a Sunday morning at like 10, and they're all open for drop-ins.
Hey man, it doesn't.
And
Chris,
I was like, this is a
let me
very
ask you a question,
strange
mate.
place.
Have you had a wank in the morning? What? I'm just asking, man. Have you ever had a wank in the morning? The answer is yes.
I don't want to talk about wanking. I just want to know, are they legitimate massage parlours or are they actually brothels?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? Some of them are probably. I don't think they're brothels, but I reckon a few of them probably give a bit of extracurricular. Probably.
They just look shady anyway.
Yeah.
They look super shady.
Should we go?
I would love to
we'll
do.
test them all out.
What I would love to do is sit in one of the restaurants and watch and see what
Chris,
type of clients are going in.
I think this will make amazing content. I think we should go to where you went and we go there first thing in the morning and we try them all out. The thing is, depending on what they offer, we might not be able to go for too long, but I'm so raw. I didn't realize there will be 100% success rate. I am fucking firing dust. Do you want a happy ending? No. Is that what you offer? I'll just tick it. You don't have to do it. I'll just tick it.
Anyway, they look like quite dodgy places.
Okay, well, maybe. I don't know, mate.
But Manchester was cool.
But interestingly, I worry about that in the Philippines. If I go for a massage, I don't want to be offered.
Are you the type of guy that goes for massages?
I like to get a sports massage.
Yeah, because it's good for your recovery, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And you know if you're having a good sports massage because it hurts like hell, right? If you're having a sports massage and it doesn't hurt, it's not been done properly.
Yeah.
It's super uncomfortable.
You want to put through some pain. You want to sweat a bit and clench. It's like, ooh, they're like, relax. I can't. You're always in my glutes. Take it out. I'm going back to the Philippines
Are you?
this year.
Fuck. The beginner's course must be really good because you've got Vietnam coming up and the Philippines.
I got Hamburg first. So I'm going to Hamburg on the 19th
Cool.
this month for AJP.
Yep, nice.
Vietnam, 25th of October. Come back on the 5th of November. I'm off to the Philippines on the 29th of November.
Wow. So within the same month, you'll be in Vietnam and the Philippines.
Yeah. But I'm not going with Andrew and Sienna to the Philippines.
How come you're going by yourself?
Got to take my mum over there. Shall I tell you why I need to take her? Because some people say, just let her go and see how it is. Now, let me tell you this, right? She's not good with technology. Everything now is digital. QR codes everywhere. Fill out this on your phone. I convinced her to fly Qatar Airways because she's familiar with the route, stopping off in Hamad International in Qatar. Good, in Doha. And then, but she was resistant. She goes, no, I'm just going to go to Earl's Court. What's an Earl's Court? She goes, a travel agent. It's like, why are you going to use a travel agent? She goes, I used to use them in the 70s and 80s. So why don't we just use Google? That's really good. We'll book through Qatar, right? We'll research through Google, and I'll book you an Airbnb. She goes, no, I'm going to stay with my family. It's like, right. How about you stay in a nice place though? Right? Because the family's fine, but it's the lack of aircon, the luxuries that she's used to.
And
now.
they don't really have space for her.
Exactly, right? So this will be much better to do. Yeah. So I managed to find a place. And I said, Mum, do you want me to go with you? Do you want me to take you out there? Because she's going to be there for 5 weeks.
5 weeks? So how long are you there?
I'm probably going to go for 8 days.
I was going to say, because I'm guessing you can't go for 5 weeks.
No, I'm going to be away for 10 days because a day of flying one either side.
Yeah.
So I might stay for like 8 nights maybe.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll go with you. And she was so happy. She goes, really? Will you take me? I was like, yeah, I'll take you.
Nice.
That's it, right? I'll take you. And then I'm going to request help at Qatar airport so they can help with the transfer. Right. So this is why she needs help. Because at every point you check in online, you need to do your entry to the Philippines thing online through QR codes. So book for the Airbnb. It's like, Mum, I've got your details on the Airbnb. Do you want me to just use your thing then? She goes, yeah, I want to pay. So I click the thing to go pay for the Airbnb. It's an amazing Airbnb, by the way. 3 bedrooms, got a community pool, super new, 2 bathrooms. Happens to be 5 minutes from the Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Jungle Base. Coincidence.
Just so happens.
Just coincidence. But it's in a place she wants to stay, Telebastagan. And so I found that. It's £1,300 for 5 weeks.
Wow.
How mad is that?
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Asked my friend, real estate agent. He said it's very safe there. His words were, it's ritzy. Anyway, so I then said, right, Mum, Barclays, your bank going to send you a code. Can you read me that PIN number? I heard a phone buzz. She goes, I found it. Oh, it's gone. It's like, can you just go into your messages, please? So you can read me the PIN number. She goes, where's that? It's like, the messages on your iPhone. She goes, I can't find it, Jay. It's gone. I was
She's like, what's an iPhone?
So, Mum, it's on your iPhone, right? On your messages. She goes into Facebook Messenger. She goes, not there. I was like, not there. You need to go into your iPhone. I didn't know she was in Messenger because I had it open and I could see her typing on it. I was like, no, it's not in there, Mum. You need to go into messages. She finally finds it like 4 minutes later. And then I was like, you need to read me the code. So she reads me out a number, right? 1300. Put it in. It's like, Mum, that's the price. so I put in this thing. I was like, it's the wrong one. Can you do it again? So I do it again. It's like, Mum, you're going to get another message. She goes, it's gone. I don't know where it is. So, Mum, it's in the same place as before. Please just go into your messages. Read me the latest text message and the PIN code. Can you read out the whole message this time, please? She goes, 1 3. I was like, that's the price. That's the price. Can you read out the whole message, please? She reads out the whole message. I was like, that's the PIN number. Right, but I'll put it in. She read me the PIN number from the first message. So now she's getting a phone call from her bank saying there's fraudulent activity going on. I was like, I'll pay for it, don't worry.
They were like, we've looked through the camera of the device and it's some guy with tattoos, cauliflower ears, trying to get into your account.
And now I've just paid for her thing now, so she's got 5 weeks on me, I guess.
That's hilarious. So she's probably at home being like, had him over.
Mate, can you imagine if this is her plan all the time? Like, my stupid son. And this is why I can't let it go by herself, because it's so hard. Like, if it's this hard, we haven't even started the trip yet. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do without Andrew and Sienna. It's going to be amazing. I don't have to look after anyone.
You'll be like, oh, I've got to go. My mum needs me. She's probably like, no, I don't need you. So I'm going by myself. It's
got 7 people capacity at the villa. So I was like, Mum, you can have your family over, whatever. I was like, I might stay with you for a couple of days and I'm probably going to head off somewhere for a few nights. just travel around, do my own thing. I'm just going to do stuff for me without having to worry and look after and pay for anyone else. Even though I've already paid for the villa for 5 weeks that I can't use for 5 weeks. I can, but I can't be away from work for that long.
Yeah.
Or can I? It means I'll miss Sienna's birthday and Christmas. It's tempting.
Might save you money to be away from Sienna's birthday.
Thing is, mate, so one of my clients is talking about retirement, and I was showing her the wages of the Philippines. So I don't know if you can do a quick calculator or have a look on your phone.
Right.
But the top wage out there for a thing is like a surgeon, right?
Right.
If you do a conversion on Google or the calculator, it's PHP.
Well, I can understand your mum's problem here. Are you asking me to do a sum, or are you asking me to go on Google and get an exchange rate?
Exchange rate, please.
Okay.
So if you do PHP to GBP, and for the PHP, their annual salary for a surgeon, this is the top wage you can earn out there, is 1.5 million pesos.
1.5 million pesos
a year. And what does that come back as?
So one peso is only 0.013 pounds sterling.
So if you can go 1.5 million, what does that come back as an annual wage?
That is not going to be a lot at all.
No, it's not a lot. Not in the slightest. What have you got? Because I was saying, I don't need much money to be comfortable out there.
That can't be right.
It's
1.5 million
Yep.
is about 20 grand.
£20,000
Yeah.
is a top salary in the Philippines.
Let me check I've got the amount of zeros right.
No, you have. You've got it right, Chris. You've got it right.
I was like, maybe I put the wrong amount of digits in.
No, you're right. So
Wow.
and
that's the top wage.
top wage. What's
So what per
month?
Can you live like an absolute baller?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
you
why
eat
all
in
the people
any
are going
restaurant
out.
you want to and travel around, do
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you want to do. So I could stay out there for 5 weeks, but my bills at home still need paying.
So if Jay doesn't come back, then you know that he's escaped to the Philippines.
Yeah.
It's all a ploy. It's like I might go away for a few days, and then guess what? All of a sudden, Circle of Vigor's rebranded.
Circular bigger.
What would you have to call it if you were out in the Philippines? Because you can't call it Circle of Vigor. That won't mean anything, right?
COV BJJ PH.
You just call it PH.
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Philippine headquarters.
But you got to work on your Tagalog if you're going to go live in the Philippines.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
But yeah, there you go. So that's my plan. Just go out there, spend a few days by myself and do
That'd
what I
be
need
nice.
to do. Yeah.
So what will you do? You train some jiu-jitsu with the
train jiu-jitsu
jungle
with the
based guys?
Don't have to go home straight away. Because when you train, you're like, right, got to get back to my family.
Yeah.
Then just go eat some food, have some drinks, hang out with them for the day. Reese, shout out Reese. He said he offered me to stay in his place. He wants me to give my mum his number. So if she needs anything, he can drive around, laundry, shopping, whatever it is.
Well, nice guy.
Solid bloke, right? And he said, fucking LJ, he goes, I'm going to see you more than I see my family. I saw you in California. Now I'm going to see you in the Philippines. That's quite cool though, I think.
It's very cool.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do what I want to do, man. I'm just going to, there's no response. My mum's going to be with her family. They might be staying in the villa, and I'm just going to go, I might go to the south to go to Subic Bay for a couple of days. I might go do Mount Pinatubo because I really want to swim in the volcano.
Yeah.
I want to swim in a volcano.
Oh, yeah.
Is that too much to ask, Chris?
Is the water warm?
Yes, it's like a bath.
It's like so it's an active volcano.
No, it's inactive now, I think. But I don't care. It looks amazing.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a volcano, I don't know.
It's not going to be
Crater.
cold, the water, is it? We're not going to hear about an English guy that drowns swimming in the volcano.
I don't know, but it's a good way to go out, isn't it?
Because he's on his own and he's cramped up in the cold water.
So, yeah, no, I can't.
Because this is a real thing, isn't it?
No, I won't cramp up.
And you don't strike me as someone who swims a lot.
No.
Yeah, you're not like much of a swimmer.
No, I don't swim a lot.
It's like I can swim enough not to die,
Yeah.
but I'm not like a swimmer.
I'm not bad at swimming. I can swim for quite a while. Me and my mate went to COS once before deployment in the military, and he nearly drowned. We swam out to this boat, and on the way back, he didn't want to tell me he was in trouble. So on the way back, he just kept disappearing under the water, and he go get back underneath. He's like, so I had to help him swim back in. So I'm all right. I can swim for a while.
Super dangerous,
mate. The thing is, I was laughing, man. I was like, it was so funny because he wouldn't say anything. He was like,
but the thing is, if you're not a very strong swimmer, you can get easily drowned by trying to rescue someone, right?
Yeah, man.
Like, because once they start panicking,
then they just pull you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pull you down, mate. I got another story about that. It's not as fun as a story, so I won't tell it on the podcast.
Tell me afterwards.
I'll say it afterwards.
So I've got to ask you a question, Jay. Okay. Which was more confusing, trying to book the flights for your mum or trying to watch Tenet, the movie you recommended? Okay. So this is a call out for Jay. Okay. Maybe I'll send a screenshot of this message interaction where I said to Jay, I gave him plenty of time this time. I'm off sick, right? You might hear it in my voice. I'm under the weather. I'm not off sick. It's my day off, but I'm home doing nothing, which is unusual for me. So I decided I'm going to watch the movie during the day. I messaged Day, have you watched Tenet yet? ? He has not. Okay. And then he comes back with the most bitch-ass statement ever, which is, I don't know if I'm going to have time to watch it. And I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. You recommended it.
I'm busy, Chris.
You didn't want to watch it.
I want to
You
watch
recommended a movie you didn't want to watch. Why would you do that?
Because it sounded like a good idea. At the time when I recommended it, I thought, we both haven't seen it. Right? Let's watch it.
Thing is, had you recommended a movie you'd seen, you could have not watched it.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
So anyway, Jay eventually watched the movie.
I've watched the movie.
Fuck, the movie's a commitment.
It is a commitment, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to be like dialed in to watch this movie.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it was the fact that I had a slight fever, but fuck, I found it confusing. And I realised I've actually seen this movie before.
What?
I have, yeah.
It's your second time watching it?
Yeah, but I didn't realise until
it was still confusing.
Until 5 minutes in, and the opening scenes, I was like, I have watched this before.
And it was still confusing.
Oh, it's still confusing.
Okay, well that gives me hope because
I think third time might be the charm.
Okay, so I told you just before we started recording. Watching this movie, I paused it. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he's met him or why they're there or why they've even said this. I don't even know what fucking contraption they've got now. What is that? Where is it? And then, because fucking nothing is explained at all. It's just, deal with it, isn't it? Christopher Nolan, you cunt. Just, deal with it. Deal with that. Deal with that.
So if you haven't seen this movie, there's going to be a lot of spoilers, okay? But not so many as you might expect because we don't fully understand the movie.
I can't tell you the story. So
I'm looking forward to a synopsis from Jay.
Can I just say the Reddit though? The Reddit sub, they're like, yeah. Once you watched it about 7 times, it really starts to make sense. It's like, who can watch this movie 7 fucking times? I was like, yeah, only 7.
Has Christopher Nolan got some sort of advanced degree in physics, by the way?
I don't know.
I'd like to know if he's got some sort of physics degree because he's done these like very heavy physics movies.
Yes. So okay. So do we need to do a synopsis?
Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to a synopsis for like the whole day.
I don't know any of their names, so they're going to have their own names. Okay, I don't know. The black guy.
The protagonist.
Thank you, the protagonist, which he refers to himself as a few times.
Yeah, which is kind of a
you
dick thing to
pretentious
do.
Dickhead.
He might be a bit pretentious.
You know what? This movie's pretentious. You're pretentious. So the protagonist, he's CIA. I know that. Fuck me. That's all I know. He's CIA, right? He's doing something, which genuinely I don't know what he was doing at the beginning. Right? He's on an operation. Don't know what's happening. Right, but he's there. An opera? He's at an opera. Fuck, he gets caught. I don't know why. I think it was planned. Can't kill himself. They remove his cyanide capsule. Bites someone else's. Wakes up somewhere else. I don't know how. He got his teeth pulled out. They rebuild his face. Then they jump to somewhere else. I don't know why. He meets someone else. I don't know who. I mean, is this what you thought you were doing? I was like, I don't really know why they're doing this. There's a fight somewhere. For some reason, he's fighting forwards while someone else is fighting in reverse. I was starting to get motion sickness.
Which is like trying to watch an advanced jiu-jitsu match.
I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this shouldn't even work. How is he fighting backwards? And he's flipped up. He shoots the wall. The wall fires back at him. Reverse bullet. I don't know. And then He meets someone else. I don't really know why. They go somewhere else. What's the Russian dude doing? He's got cancer. He's got to save the world. Things move backwards or things move forward. And that is the movie. Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I got. I fucking can't tell you why most things were done. I knew they had to get something at the end. I didn't know what it was. What is this? You've got Lego. You've got metallic Lego. And then for some reason you split it up between yourselves.
So this is a super confusing movie. Okay.
Unnecessarily confusing. Because you could explain plot points if you
I would
wanted.
say that it's necessarily confusing because you have to be confused because the whole idea is that he is learning what is happening, right? In terms of he is trying to understand what is going on.
Me too.
What's not entirely clear to me is the beginning bit of the opera house, whether that is just a test for him.
It seemed like it, didn't it?
Because it's
they wanted him
they
to
sort of suggest
kill himself rather than
Whether-
give up information.
yeah,
Which
the
he did.
bit where he's captured at the end and he at the beginning where he kills himself, they seem to suggest that this is all a sort of test for entry into this secret program that he's going to be part of, which he clearly has no briefing for.
Neither do we. Because we don't know what he's doing.
So there are parts of this movie where I was like, I just don't know if I needed a degree in physics to fully understand their movements or whether the concept is so complicated that they are making mistakes in the way that they move during the movie.
I don't think that's the problem. I think you can just sit back and enjoy someone going forwards and backwards at the same time. That's fine. The question is why?
Why are they going backwards in time?
No, I knew that as well. The question is why are they doing anything they're doing? Because I don't know.
It's so confusing.
I fucking don't know, man.
I enjoyed the movie.
I enjoyed watching
But
it.
like there's one point, right, where he's like concerned that this woman is going to get shot, right?
Yeah.
The same woman that plays Princess Diana in The Crown.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
basically the same character.
She's the same character as Princess Diana, yeah.
So he shoots her, right? But he shoots her with a reverse bullet.
Yes.
Well, guess what? There isn't another bullet hole. So where he's like, he might shoot her, well, clearly he doesn't because there's no bullet hole.
Yep.
And the bullet's got to go backwards. And if it hasn't got a hole, then clearly it never went forwards in the first place,
Yep.
right? So I was a bit like, well, that's clearly a problem. Or maybe I just don't get it. Like there's bits where I'm not sure I fully
Did
get
it
it.
make you feel sick? It made me feel slightly sick. I don't know what it was. It was like a bad dream.
I really enjoyed the movie.
Visually, I thought it was incredible. I like
I
how
thought it was very cool.
parts of it, because as you go forward through the movie, you see some people moving backwards through the movie. So the whole point is people in the future can start moving backwards through time.
They appear as if they're moving backwards.
Yes, but in their perspective, they're moving forwards. However, things are still reversed for them, including breathing. If you're running forward, you feel the wind on your back. Everything's slightly different.
And that's where they started to really lose me. I was like, they might have made this too complicated. Like in terms of where they were like, the explosion is going to freeze you, right? Where the heat is like sucked away from you.
Well, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Where I was like, I'm not sure I get that bit. And where she says the friction when you drive is going to be reversed. And I was like, well, then how do you drive? Because if the friction's reversed, when you try and go forward, surely you're going to go backwards.
That's the whole point. So anyone,
So he's driving backwards.
but for him, his perspective, he's driving forwards.
But when she says the friction is reversed, that would suggest to me when you should have traction, you would have no traction.
I don't know, man.
So what she really means is the motion is reversed.
Don't know.
So I was like, I don't know if you guys even know what's going on.
I mean, he dodged his own car that flipped over as he was going back through time, which I thought was cool. I like the fight that he had was with himself.
Yeah. And there's one guy in the movie that's super capable.
Are we talking about Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Who's that?
The special ops guy.
Which special ops?
The guy at the end, and he's like, it's these parts with each other.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's very good.
He's like, let's split these parts up. I was like,
Yeah.
And he goes, but if you find us, will you kill us? I was like, why? What is this? What's this thing? Like, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. He's very good. The army guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Where he's like clearly just not happy with the bullshit way that they're doing the
Yeah,
mission.
yeah.
Right?
He just does his shit.
So he seems to be pretty good. But no, it's Robert Pattinson's character.
Oh, yes.
Neil.
Yeah.
I want to say his name is Neil.
Is his name Neil?
Good.
Good.
And you can't really understand why he trusts him straight away, right?
Yes. So that's one thing that I did understand, but only at the end of the movie.
Yes.
And that was cleverly done. That's great.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really understood.
So Neil is the best,
Yep.
right? He's got a master's in physics, and he's very
needed that.
patiently sort of trying to keep this guy on track.
Yeah.
And clearly he's, you find out at the end that he's actually been working backwards and forwards basically the whole time.
Yeah. So
Right.
he's known the protagonist for a long time, and he's at the end of their journey together, whereas the protagonist is only at the beginning of their journey. What's amazing is that you can just go back and meet each other through a point in time and then keep on going. That was fantastic, really.
Yeah. I thought it was very good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more the second time because I realized I have watched basically the whole
I can't
movie.
believe you watched it before.
Yeah. I knew in the first few minutes that I'd seen it before. But I think it messed with my mind so much
You purged it.
that I purged it. So I was thinking, I wonder how Jay's getting on with this movie.
That was bad, man. It was bad.
It's real bad.
I was just like, I don't. The thing is, I loved the visual effects. They're incredible. I don't even know how he managed to do you moving forward through time, interacting with someone moving backwards through time. That was incredible.
Yes.
That's insanely good.
Yeah.
Insane, because it worked perfectly. But I just didn't understand why they're doing anything.
Well, my understanding is the whole thing is about the fact that they want to turn essentially the whole world back in time.
Okay.
Right?
What's that thing at the end?
That thing is the method to do it.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Why did he want to kill him?
Why?
And he goes, if I find you, I'll kill you.
Well, because they can't know about this thing, right? They can't let it be known that it's not destroyed. So the whole point is they are going to take it out before the whole thing collapses. But they're the only people who know what happened to it. Everybody else thinks it's buried under there somewhere.
God.
Yeah.
Well, it was tough.
It was a tough one.
It was tough to follow. Mm-hmm. I mean, great, visually amazing. I really enjoyed that.
And I think kind of surprising that the main protagonist, just doesn't get killed by the Russians.
Yeah,
Because he seems to push his luck a lot.
he's lucky, isn't he?
He really is.
Yeah.
Like, when they take him out, like, this is the most unbelievable part of the movie. Okay. So they ask him if he knows how to sail.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, apparently what they're going to do is take him out on a hydrofoil race.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Because I was like, this
Well, this is a
boat.
pretty specialist type of sailing.
Yes. I was thinking that exact same thing. I was like, my God.
I was like, this is not the sort of thing you're going to wing.
And I don't want to sound super controversial here, but he is black. Chris, come on, man. I don't see many black sailors or rowers.
I'm not getting.
I'm just saying, mate.
I'm not getting.
Just saying, mate.
I'm not getting. Okay, but he's
But he's black.
he's going out, and then all of a sudden he's high speed. What is it? America's Cup.
I don't
sailing.
know what he's doing. On his reels, and he's turning fast. Why didn't he let the Russian die? I don't know. Why did he save him?
I think he needs him, doesn't he?
I don't know. Just kill him. Who gives a shit?
He needs him,
I
but
don't know why he had to save him. I don't understand.
so he's trying to get the other pieces, right? He knows the Russian guy's collecting these pieces, so he wants the others. To do that, he's kind of baiting him with the last one, right? The last piece of the puzzle that he needs to assemble this algorithm, or whatever they call it, physical algorithm. So the question is, if you were gonna steal that other piece, well, surely you'd be better to steal it and just hide the one, because they need them all anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know much of it. Well, I'm not going to do what they said on Reddit. I'm like, oh yeah, man, on the 8th time. So he's got fucking 8 times of watching this. Who can do that? It's 2.5 hours long.
I think my problem with this is I think I'm enough of a skeptic that when I watch these movies, I'm a bit like, I'm just not 100% sure they've got it 100% right.
Well, I don't mind.
That this like really makes sense.
Do you reckon it was too complicated?
I think they made it too complicated. Personally, I think the movie is too complicated.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a cool movie. I liked the effects, but I think they made it
unnecessarily. They could have filled you in with plot points. They could have filled you in with some things.
Yeah.
Because I personally think that'll make the movie better.
Yeah.
But
it's like the movie equivalent of a textbook. It was fucking like, you got to study it.
Yeah.
You got to watch it and be like, okay, so it's moving backwards, blah, blah, blah.
And that was done great. That's so cool.
Can you imagine? Do you think they do it because it's such an artistic achievement? Do you know what I mean? Do you reckon there's a bit of that in it? Because it's like them doing those fight scenes must have been a right pain to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've got to teach all the people there about the concepts of like, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just edit it in a way that makes it look
God knows, man.
feasible. But I was like, how do you even get these two actors, two stunt doubles probably,
To do what they're doing.
to do this fight scene in a way that the actual like movements make sense with the concept of one of them moving in reverse?
I would say, I don't know, mate. But
Maybe you shoot it twice and then you reverse one of them. I don't know.
So, what are you going to give it?
7.5.
Yeah.
What about you?
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other really unrealistic part of the movie is they give his wife a very important job to do at the end, which she's clearly not going to do well.
What, to kill him?
No, her job is to keep him alive.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
But she's intent on killing him.
And she killed him before they...
So I sort of remember thinking, well, it might be better just to not put her there at all.
Yeah.
You know,
She's
why?
too emotional.
Why have you hired her?
Mate.
Why have you hired her? Why have you not hired some sort of, ex-Marine commando to slip himself onto the boat, knock him out, drag him away, and then be like, we'll just kill him once everything's done?
The mistake there was thinking, put a woman and she won't be emotional about it.
He's got a lot of baggage. And then he's so understanding of her when she's like, I just couldn't let him think you win. You had one job.
Yeah.
And you did the exact opposite.
But hang on.
Not only did you kill him, but he goes fucking off the boat.
Drag him away.
Because I was like, oh, okay, maybe she shot him. Maybe he'll take time to bleed out. No.
He broke his spine on the way down.
I was like, okay, so he's dead.
But hang on. Why do they even need her there to keep him alive, considering his...
She's the most likely person to kill him.
But the wife of that timeline was coming back to the boat anyway. So he would have remained alive. Right?
You would have thought so.
I don't know, Chris. Just saying, man.
Why not send the guy with the beard who's waiting on the boat, who seems super capable and has already established that he knows how to knock someone out and drag them off a plane? To knock him out and drag him off a boat.
Could do that, mate. Could do that. Or just send a really abused mentally woman in there and hopefully she'll be all right. She wasn't shot or anything. She hasn't been shot previously and severely abused.
Did you like the end where he shows up to save her from the woman who's the arms dealer? Who is the most confusing character in this?
Oh, yeah, the one he shot in the back.
Yeah.
No.
You didn't like that bit?
No, I didn't understand what's going on. I don't know who she is.
What, the arms dealer? Yeah, she's the person that I think is most difficult to understand what
I was like, I don't know why he shot her.
He shot her because she's tying up loose ends.
Right. So
she knows that the I can't remember who the wife, the Princess Diana character is. She knows more than she should, right? Okay. So she is the one that's decided that she's going to have her executed to tie up loose ends. But he's obviously already established that. And
he's like, you're working for me, actually. I'm the protagonist.
Yeah.
And I can sail and everything. Shoot you in the back.
So he shoots her to tie up a loose end, but then leaves the woman who hasn't really established herself as being super trustworthy.
Yeah, she's a bit emotional. Again, you can see what's happening in the movie, but I just didn't understand why most of the time.
And I don't get the relationship with her and her husband, because they establish that he is very controlling and doesn't want her to leave because he sees her as a possession. Get that. That's like a very easy thing to understand. What is very hard to understand is why the fact that he's a very dangerous Russian arms dealer is not more of a problem to the fact that she has this forged picture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, he has this hold over me because he's got this picture. And it's like, well, that could be a hold over you, or the fact that he might just kill you.
That's the bigger hold, isn't it?
that seems like more of a problem, doesn't it?
Dude's a psychopath, clearly.
Like, the guy's super connected and he's a psychopath and he might just execute you.
Is it Kenneth Branagh, isn't it?
He's very good in it, but I can barely hear what he's saying.
Oh, this is the other issue.
I wanted to put the
The
subtitles.
sound volume is all over the place. The music's too loud.
I had this on at 75.
Okay. Right.
Prime, 75.
Yeah, 75. Then the explosions. Like, that's too loud. Turn it down. Can't hear. It's like, what I say? Right? Christopher Nolan, you got your mixers all fucked up. The music and the sound effects are up here, but you put the volume for the voices down here.
They should have
balance it out.
dialed at least the Russian speakers higher.
Mate.
Because it's very hard to understand. Because I'm talking.
I know. I think, mate,
It's
that's...
like, enunciate your words,
I'm
dude.
sure that stemmed from The Dark Knight. I'm sure that's why he goes, oh, I like that, when no one else does.
I thought it, in my very naive perception, I thought he was convincing as a Russian, right?
Yes, he was.
But he's mumbling the whole time.
God,
he's like barely opening his mouth. You can't hear what he's saying. I refused to put the subtitles on because I'd recently heard that apparently Gen Zs insist on watching everything with subtitles because their attention span is so low.
Is that right?
I don't really get that. I don't get
Surely it
how...
requires more attention to read.
Exactly. Exactly. Like,
I don't read anything.
it doesn't make any sense. Jay refuses to even read subtitles.
100%. I won't.
That bit at the beginning of Star Wars, he's like,
No.
fuck this.
Fast forward. Skip. Explain it to me. Read it out.
I remember being in the cinema when I was younger, trying to read that quickly enough to understand. Like, what's the Trade Federation?
you know, at the end of the movie, when it's like a true story, and all of a sudden, bang, whole paragraph comes. I'm like, fuck. Pause it.
I'm glad that's not just me.
Like, why can't you explain this at the end? Have someone sit down with a script, and then after all this, why do I have to read it? I've come to watch a movie, not read a book.
I like it when it's a true story and it tells you what happens.
Just tell me.
Like end of Remember the Titans, where it tells you like where they went on to play. And,
Oh, yeah.
I like that. I
I was
like
able to keep up with that. It's only a few sentences.
Yeah, so it's a kids movie.
yeah. That's
So
fine.
actually,
Actually, just fine. Yeah, well, there you go.
So you only rating it a 5?
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have recommended it then.
Well, I thought it would be fun. But it was overly complicated. That's its downfall for me.
I thought a lot about what I was going to recommend to you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a bad cast list to pick from.
And I was very tempted to pick a movie which I haven't seen since I was a kid.
Yeah, so
Which-
Twilight, aren't you?
No. Which was... That wasn't out when I was a kid.
Didn't it?
No, not really. I reckon I was a teenager when that.
Okay.
So, a movie that came out when I was younger. Okay. Which was like a steampunk-inspired Western movie. Okay, I'm going to see if you can guess what this movie is. It's got terrible reviews on like, what's it? What are the Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Terrible reviews. And I was like, I might recommend this so that I can decide whether or not that's justified or not. And basically, the guy who's the bad guy in this is also the bad guy in that. Can you guess the movie I'm thinking of?
No.
It's Wild Wild West. Did you ever see this?
Oh, it's awful.
It's terrible, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
That's the reviews. It's terrible. I used to love that movie.
Really?
Okay, I used to really like it because it's really like wild, right?
Didn't Will Smith turn down The Matrix for Wild Wild West?
This is why I heard. This is why I heard. But anyway, I was like, I won't recommend it.
At least he
'cause
got a good song out of it.
it's clearly...
Oh, wait.
It's clearly going to be a terrible movie. And Will Smith has had such a lot going on recently. I didn't want to kick him while he was down. So I was like, okay, it just doesn't feel like the right thing to do right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, so I decided not. But interestingly, the Russian in this is, what's it, Dr. Lovelace or whatever with the wheelchair.
Okay.
So I was like...
It's Kenneth Branagh, isn't it?
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, I decided not to do that.
Okay.
Rather than going back in time, I went forward in time and chose another sci-fi movie. Okay, super modern movie with Robert Pattinson in it.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes. Mickey 17.
That's quite new.
Brand new.
Okay.
Okay. So the concept for this movie is effectively that he is an expendable, which means that they reprint him every time he dies. And he does all the dangerous jobs. And I think you're going to have a lot to say about this movie.
Have you watched this?
I have.
Where?
I think I had to buy it on Prime.
Okay. I will buy it too.
Okay. But let's do that next week.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
I look forward to watching it.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. My favorite character in this is actually Mark Ruffalo's character.
Okay.
He plays like a political type person.
Okay.
And he's so over the top that it sort of works.
I think it's a good recommendation.
So we're going to go with that.
And I've wanted to watch this.
And I knew you would want to watch it. And it's a movie I've seen.
Okay,
so that
helps.
gives me space to, run out of time this week and not watch the movie.
I thought it would be good to recommend a movie that I haven't watched, and it wasn't.
I think it would be if you'd planned time to watch it, or if you'd chosen a movie you actually wanted to watch.
I wanted to watch Tenet.
I don't understand. Then why didn't you?
Yeah, right. There's some movies that people love, right? I don't really rate them. Dune.
I liked that.
I was like, it's boring.
I think my only problem with Dune is that when they do those and they're not like back to back, it's a long time between sequels. Right?
No, man, I just found it boring and dusty. And then the second one comes out, and I got halfway through. This is how much I couldn't be bothered to watch it. I was stuck on a plane for 11 hours, and I still couldn't be bothered to watch it.
I really liked the second one.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
But it just bugs me that the story's not finished.
Well, I ain't going to watch it.
But I can understand why, because filming that apparently is brutal, right?
Don't know.
Because they obviously have to go somewhere like super hot to film it. So it's like really difficult thing to do in terms of it's very demanding.
Yeah.
So they haven't been able to just like churn them out.
That was, yeah. Okay. But I will watch Mickey 17.
Mickey 17.
I'm in. I'm all in. I'll watch it before next week.
Great. Can I talk about another thing that you didn't watch?
No. Because that was boring too.
CJI 2.
Yep.
Okay. So I made a suggestion, right? I said to Jay, CGI 2 is clearly the talk of the entire jiu-jitsu community. Shall we watch it before the podcast? This is before I realized he hadn't even watched the movie that he'd recommended. Yeah. So I get that I was fighting a losing battle here. CGI is a 2-day tournament and it's long.
Yeah.
Okay. What I didn't realize is it's also behind a paywall, which I thought was interesting. So, last time it was just on YouTube and it was all free.
But it was free, live.
It was free, but only if you watched it live or if you watched it immediately after the event.
Yeah.
If you wanted to watch it another time like I did, because I saw, it's free on the YouTube for Flow Grappling.
Yep.
You had to buy Flow Grappling to watch it back. So I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Okay.
But I did see a lot of clips. Did you see any of the clips?
Some of them.
Okay.
I actually tried watching it the next day when it was still free.
Did you?
And it was boring as fuck. It was fucking boring.
So how far into it did you get?
About 20 minutes.
So were you watching the quintet?
Yes.
Okay.
So why'd you do that?
This is my question for you. Okay. So was the problem the event? A lot of people saying, no-gi is not as interesting as everybody thinks, blah, 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 blah. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I think the quintet rule set does not lend itself to submissions.
No. And they should have kept the format they had last year.
I don't know why they didn't.
Because it forced the action. And what it done is brought more eyes onto the sport because it was exciting.
Yeah.
Whereas the quintet rule set encourages stalling because it's now tactical of having to eliminate people.
Yeah.
And
I actually like quintet.
I like the idea of quintet.
I think it's cool, but I do think there are matches in quintet where you are just hoping to draw your match.
Yeah.
If you're the smaller, less favored grappler and they've got one superstar on their team, your job is to stall the match long enough that they get knocked out.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the problem with quintet.
Yeah.
Like as a rule set, it's gonna it's going to result in those kind of matches that are kind of like a deadlock, right?
And it was boring.
Yeah. See, I watched a couple of the matches, and there clearly were some good bits, right? But yeah, I heard.
It's just stalling and leg locks. Shit.
Yeah, I find a leg lock shootout hard to watch.
Yeah, it's just like, oh god.
Did you see the Taylor Pearman Bodoni match?
Did.
What did you make of that? So this is a huge controversy in jiu-jitsu.
I make it a tap.
You make it a tap?
Sure do, mate.
You surprised me a bit because
Really?
I actually, as much as I love Taylor Pearman and I watched it with all the bias in the world, ready to be like, Taylor won that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I don't think it's a tap. But I do think Taylor believed it was.
So here's the thing. And he was a class act afterwards.
Yeah.
He didn't shout. He goes, it was a tap, blah, blah. He goes, look, I'm sure I felt him tap my leg. I'm not sure if he meant to, but that's what I felt. And
it looked like a Brazilian, that to me.
that's what I'm saying. Now,
whereas I'm not tapping. I'm definitely, if you watch it back in slow-mo, I'm definitely not tapping. But I could give you the impression I'm about to.
If you are in a fully locked heel hook, you can't fuck up and accidentally tap the leg, which is what he did. Yeah. Right? And as John McCarthy said, he goes, you're in a fully locked submission. If he applies any more force to that, the likelihood he's going to break something.
Yeah.
If you then decide to tap his leg in that position and he lets go, that's on you, because he could have kept on going with that submission and you've made him let go with your sloppy hand placement. So whether he meant to tap or not, I don't know. I don't think he did mean to tap, but the bottom line is his hand would suggest he did tap.
I think it's unfortunate hand placement.
Yep.
Whether that's deliberate, I've got no idea.
Yeah.
Because I think if Taylor had been the type of competitor that's inclined to rip people's knees open, like he could have finished that submission.
Yeah.
He hasn't. He's been incredibly respectful in the way that he's let that off straight away.
Yeah.
To avoid like injuring him.
Yeah.
Which I actually think is the right thing to do, but you saw the downside then.
Yeah.
Because if he'd not let it go, I think he's getting the tap.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think eventually he's getting the tap for that. Like, he seemed to be so well positioned. And we kind of saw in the trials how effective he is with those heel hooks.
Yeah, he's very spot on with that.
It was very impressive. Like, tap or no tap, that was a very impressive performance from Taylor.
Yeah. Super high level, right?
Yeah.
Super high level. But I didn't even watch the rest of it. After that 20 minutes, I watched some highlights. I watched Chael Sonnen.
Yeah, what did you make of Chael Sonnen? Greatest takedown of all time, maybe?
What is it? He kind of reversed, didn't he? He reversed the...
Well, it's not a great takedown, but it's like he does reverse it, right?
Yeah, he does reverse it really well.
And he reversed it really well. And I was like, oh, okay, so Craig might not have it all his own way. And then he gets buggy choked.
Twice.
This was what was amazing to me. Yeah. Okay. Because I saw the first buggy choke. So that clip came up. So I didn't watch the match.
Yeah.
I then watched Chael talking about the match.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what is he going to say about this buggy choke? And what really surprised me is there was no interviews after.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, maybe he felt a bit disrespectful or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, he's talking about the fact that he believes that Craig does not want the match to be over. So, and then all of a sudden he's out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, and then we restart. And I was like, shit, there's a whole part of the match I haven't seen. So then I watched the whole match. And to get caught with a buggy choke twice is bad.
Yeah. Twice. And go out twice.
But to be fair, I think he really saved the main event in the fact that in itself was quite a comical
It really was.
thing, wasn't it?
And Chow was like, best 2 out of 5.
it's 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, yeah, 3 out of 5.
And I was like, I don't know if they're going to let them do another one. Yeah, I actually thought they might.
Really?
Yeah, but I get that it would be dangerous, right?
But Chow's such a good sport.
He really is.
It was really good.
He really is. And he had the nicest things to say about Craig Jones.
Yeah, but it wasn't nearly as exciting as it was last year. Last year was so much better.
There were a couple of good bits, like Nicky Rod's matches against the bigger competitors from Daisy Fresh were quite good to watch. Like Pixley, Fuchs swept him.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Like at will, it seemed like. But he didn't really look like he was going to finish him.
No.
But Pixley is an interesting character to watch because he's just getting to the stage now where he's having these matchups against like big people in the sport.
Yeah.
And he's doing much better than you sort of expected him to do.
It's tough, isn't he?
Right? He clearly is like super tough.
Yeah, it really is.
Like it seems to me that Nicky Rod is a little vulnerable to a foot sweep.
Yeah.
Right? Because Owen foot swept him
Yep.
hilariously in the last quintet he did. Or maybe not the last one, but it was in the quintet he did it. And then Pixley seems to foot sweep him constantly.
I mean, Pixley's a different level, isn't he? With that. He's very good with it.
He's clearly incredibly physical.
Yeah.
Right? Because he doesn't like look like super jacked. He looks like just a like naturally big guy, doesn't he?
Strong, though, doesn't he? When
he does look strong.
Looks like people really struggle with his strength.
Yeah, he looks like he's got very
solid base,
solid base, and he'll make you feel like you're wearing roller skates.
yeah, it's true.
And to be fair, Nicky Rod looked fucking exhausted from the first match. Did you watch the match before that?
Nope.
So I can't for the life of me remember this guy's name, but he's fighting a guy who I believe is actually a brown belt from Daisy Fresh, but with really good wrestling pedigree again. And this guy is much heavier.
Yeah.
And Nicky Rod eventually manages to sort of wrestle to his back.
Yeah.
Like he does that thing where he's sort of like sat down, manages to come up, get onto his back and like gets rear naked. But he looked exhausted afterwards.
Oh God! Okay,
like it looked like a seriously tiring match.
No, I couldn't watch it after that.
But no, I wanted to watch it because I wanted to watch Owen Jones's matches as well.
Yeah,
because I think he had a match against Tynan, but I might be wrong about that. Kynan, yeah, sorry, Kynan, not Tynan.
Duarte.
Yeah,
and he held him off, didn't he?
I think he did. Passing. Yeah, and I would have liked to have seen that.
And it's like people are like it's impressive they held him off, but it was still a nothing match.
See, I don't think that is a nothing match. Because that is your big win, right? If you can take out someone like Kynan with one of your really small guys, then that's what gives your team the opportunity to win the event.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to sit back and watch it. I think it's impressive that he managed to do it, but I would have been impressed if it was in front of me. I'm not going to watch it on TV. I'm not going to watch. It's like football.
You've got a Jiu-Jitsu Academy now. You've got to watch this stuff.
No. I'm not going to watch something nearly happening, like football, 90 minutes. Someone nearly scored a goal for 90 minutes. Who gives a fuck?
So here's the question. Do you think it goes back to the old format?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it received a lot of criticism because the last year was such a good format. It was done really well. He should have built upon what they did before.
I was a little surprised they didn't just do a big ladies one.
Yeah.
With some men's superfights.
Yeah.
You know, so like really kind of be like, okay, we've done like the big men's one. We'll do a big ladies one, but we'll put in some really interesting super fights to kind of maybe balance that out if you were worried that it wouldn't get the viewings. Yeah. But I think it still would have.
100%. I just think he made a mistake. I mean, look, I'm sure it got a lot of views, but it was free initially, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I think they could have changed it a little bit. But then he paid out both teams, didn't he?
Yeah.
Why?
But there's been so much heat since the event because he kind of come under criticism for the fact that he added the 50k submission kind of bonuses the next day, but he didn't do anything for the women, I don't think. And the women were already getting paid less.
Yeah.
And he added the 1 million for New Wave because they kind of lost in a controversy, which I think that you can't really say fairer than that, right?
Yeah.
But I think because they've thrown then so much extra money at the men, there's then criticism that he hasn't done the same for the females.
Yeah. Which is a fair criticism.
Is, to be honest, a fair criticism, but also feels like a bit of a shame because it is a really high-paying event for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and I get the wage disparity is something that you would ideally want to avoid.
Yeah.
But I think it's a shame. It would be a shame, I think, if the take-home sort of message was that it was just more of the same in terms of like female athletes being underpaid.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit of a shame.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I won't be tuning in next year.
You won't tune into CGI next year?
I find jiu-jitsu hard to watch as it is.
See, I will, because I do think it's an interesting event, but I actually find the makeup of the events interesting to me.
Okay. Yeah, I probably won't do it next year.
But I wouldn't buy Flow Grappling to watch it.
No.
So this is a problem. So if anybody has a Flow Grappling and they want to lend it to me so that I can watch it.
Also, this gets back to Flow. Sort your shit out. Yeah.
The interface is why I won't do it.
It's shit house. It's
The
so bad.
interface is so bad. Because I originally bought Flow Grappling because I was like, okay, I'm starting to study a few people for my jiu-jitsu. I want to be able to search them, find all their matches, and then watch what they do and how they implement during the match. And that, to me, seemed like a very simple thing that I should be able to do on Flow.
Yeah.
And I found it unnecessarily difficult.
It's tough, isn't it?
So I was like, no, I'm not paying for this again. So I think if they sorted their interface out, I would be more inclined to do it.
Also, do a monthly membership.
Apparently you can, but you've got to sign up for one of the other flows.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why there isn't a Flow Grappling monthly membership, but probably because their content is so heavy for the big IBJJFs and for ADCC and now CGI that people would just pay for like 1 month.
Yeah.
And then you'd watch the whole thing. But, you could do it doesn't need to be a year, does it?
No.
Like.
It doesn't make any sense.
Nah.
Yeah. That's why people won't join jiu-jitsu, guys. So you fuck up a sport.
I think.
So you fuck up the spectatorship of a sport. By putting it behind shitty paywalls for a shitty system that you can barely navigate. And the problem with jiu-jitsu is it can look boring from the outside sometimes.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sports that are boring, right?
That's true. There are a lot of sports that are boring.
So I don't think the fact that it's boring is necessarily the problem. I just think there isn't, if you had, like a lot of things are going on to Prime now, right?
Yeah.
So Prime, I know in the US, probably even more so than the UK, but I think the NBA is going on to Prime.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, if you could get someone like Tyson did his boxing match on Netflix.
Yep.
If you could get something like that on Netflix, I do believe that people would watch it.
Yeah.
But it's like, would enough people watch it that someone like a Netflix or a Prime would be interested?
Don't know. I mean, UFC's coming to Paramount Plus, isn't it?
It is.
Is it Paramount Plus?
I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But the problem is now you've got to have so many subscriptions.
I happen to have a Paramount Plus subscription.
Do you?
With my Sky account.
Oh, because you've got Sky.
Yeah. That's expensive.
Yeah. You're the sort of person that can fly out east twice in 1 month. So it's
I'm paying more already than I want to, mate. Like, I've already had to pay for accommodation for 5 weeks.
I refuse to get Sky.
Do you?
I don't know what it is. Like mentally, I just feel like it's so extravagant.
Use mine.
I think it's just so extravagant. And I can use yours.
Yeah. I don't really need it, but I like having it. I don't know.
But do you watch like normal TV? What are you watching on the Sky?
I always put on the movie channel.
Yeah, I can imagine you watch the movies.
I just have movies in the background when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
I like that.
Are you still playing a lot of the PlayStation or not?
Not so much.
The VR headset sometimes.
Sometimes. That makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
You tried it last week.
The VR headset was hilarious because I nearly fell over wearing that thing.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in a temporal pincer movement.
You stumble forward, didn't you?
I was like, it's when you try and go upstairs quickly in it.
You're like, oh.
And you're like,
oh. Yeah. I play games here now and then. But I haven't had time. I've just been so busy.
Yeah.
I'm so busy.
Can you put your headset on and play your normal PlayStation games?
No, you need a PSVR headset for that.
Because that I can imagine that would be quite good, where you could sit somewhere here and put your VR headset on and it gives you like a big screen experience, and then you play with the controller.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I can see that being more.
Yeah. No.
Useful.
Not sure because I don't think you can do it with that. The PSVR, you need a specific VR headset to play PS5 games.
Oh really?
Yeah, but you can stream your PS5 to any device.
Oh, can you?
So I can play it here, but it's on at home.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's pretty snazzy, isn't it?
That's pretty good, isn't it? Small lag, I think. I don't do it though.
I just cannot justify buying a console. I just wouldn't play it enough.
No. Yeah. I mean, everything costs a lot already as it is, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're still like a few £100 each, right? You're not going to get one for less than 500 quid, right?
It's about 500 quid.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know, man. It is a lot.
Like,
The VR headset was like 500 quid, I think.
it's a lot of money for something I really struggle to justify that I need.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it.
I was like, oh, I need one of these because,
I just want one.
there isn't an end to that sentence, is there?
No, and even the VR headset, Seattle plays it much more than I do.
Yeah.
Much more. I mean, the most fun game. I mean, you can watch YouTube and Netflix on it, so you can just put it on and watch stuff. But I don't want something on my head for that long.
Yeah.
But that game that you played, that's quite fun. I think that's quite worth it.
It was pretty good. Like,
Phenomenally violent, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah. Hard Bullet, if you want to check it out.
So we better wrap up.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, check us out on Instagram. Better Than Average BJJ, Better Than Average Pod, JZRMK, and COV BJJ.
Look at that. Easy.
Fucking nailed it.
Easy.
It's only been like 3 weeks.
So much stuff, mate.
Finally nailed it.
We're only in our 8th week of opening. We're on 8 or operation.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That's gone by pretty quick, actually.
Flown by.
I know,
And
right?
it's been completely drama free.
Correct.
Over and out.
Oh, Chris, you threw me.